This is Scottie. Leave a message.
Yes, is this Scottie?
Yes, it is.
All right, so I need to have a conversation with you. I just want to let you know that this call is being recorded. My name is Gordon Flowers. I am with a local group who is undercover online as a child, and we have all the chat logs that you were talking to what you believed was a 15-year-old girl. And I would like to have a conversation with you instead of having to forward all these screenshots and messages to the police. But if you're not willing to have this conversation, then that could be a different story. So
Absolutely, I understand.
all right, so you're willing to have a conversation. Awesome, great, that's awesome. Most people don't, and we have to forward their information to the police. But it's great that you're willing to have a conversation. So I'm really just wondering what made you think that it was okay for you to say those things to what you thought was a 14-year-old girl.
What things did I say?
Well, you said that you wanted to be her daddy, that it could be a secret thing until she turned 17 years old, and you were trying to meet up with her. I don't know if you know this or not, but it is a felony to even try to meet up with a child. That is technically solicitation of a minor, which is a Class 1 felony in North Carolina, and I believe across all 50 states.
Now, if I may ask, did you also see where I told her this was a terrible idea?
Yeah,
and that
but
we should not go through with this because this is an awful idea.
Yes, I did see that, but that doesn't change the fact of what you had already said. You can say all you want after you've already said something. You see? So, you didn't want to meet up with her today, which we were going to confront you if you did. We were going to meet you at Haynes Mall, and we were going to film the whole thing and send it to police if you didn't want to have a conversation. So basically, see here, if I can just pull the messages up real quick. See here. You wanted her to be a model for you at the mall, all sorts of clothes. You wanted her to wear a short skirt and some knee-high socks, and you called her your princess. You wanted her to talk on the phone with you. You said we're going to pick out.
See that right there? That's exactly why I wanted to speak with them, because I wanted to verify, because the entire situation seemed incredibly, what's the word I'm looking for? Suspicious. Yes, suspicious.
All right. Yes,
and that's why I was like, no, we're not doing this. This is a terrible, terrible thing.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Fantastic. How are you? Just a moment, please.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, that'll be all for me. Wonderful. Thank you. And just one moment, okay?
Yes, no problem.
Did you say your name was, did you say it was Gordon?
Gordon, yes.
All right, yeah, give me just a moment, Gordon. My apologies. All right, thank you very much, Charnay. You do. All right, Gordon, I am free. My apologies, I was checking out.
It's 100% fine. But the whole issue with the situation is you continued to chat with the girl after she told you her age. She told you that she was 15, and you said, oh, wow, basically is all you said. And you were just saying things like, well, as long as it's our little secret, basically, is what you wanted to keep it, is a secret. And that's the whole issue. I'm just trying to figure out why you thought it was okay to even chat with a 15-year-old girl. So, like I did say, the account did get banned because somebody else reported it, which is a good thing. That person did the right thing, but you didn't.
If you want me to be honest, Gordon, I reported it.
Okay, that's good that you reported it, but you still continue to talk to the girl.
Now, from what I was reading, and not to interject or interrupt you, from what I was reading, it's okay to chat with a minor. It's okay to even flirt. But, I never suggested anything, of malicious intent. I would never, as a father myself, I would never.
That's what was the concerning part to us, especially, is the fact that you did have kids. So we were really going to try to get after you for that right there. Is the fact that you were trying to meet up with a 15-year-old girl and saying you have kids and you're picking them up from your mom's house and all this other stuff. I mean, we've got all of the screenshots, every single one of them. So sitting here saying about how you're going to take her to the mall, hang out, go to lunch or dinner, make an entire day of it, and you were flirting back. And yes, it is illegal to flirt with anybody under the age of 16, which is sexual consent. So yes, it is illegal. It is still a felony.
No, see, that's the thing. I was reading all about how the law and everything works. I was like, is this okay? Is this okay? And everything I was reading from attorneys said, yes, flirting is fine, but
don't you think
no.
Don't you think that it's immoral to even flirt with someone under that young though? Like, I have a child myself, so I would never look at somebody under the age of 18 and go, yeah, I'm going to flirt with them.
Right. Now, even then, the whole idea that this underage user came onto me already breaking the rules of a social media, and, that's why I was like, this is not a good idea. We are not doing this. This is a terrible, terrible idea. Sure, I may have got caught up in the moment, but I told myself, no, do not do this. This is stupid. You are jeopardizing your life. And that's why I said, no, we're not doing this. I blocked the phone number. I deleted the contact. It was like, no, end of it.
Okay. Well, you're sitting here saying, don't go kissing strange dads, Lainey. Fine, maybe you would get a kiss if you behave as a reward. Kind of like it. Well, that's a start. I'll be your daddy if you want, little Lainey. I mean, that's not just... I understand getting caught up in the moment, but this is what you believed at the time to be a 15-year-old girl.
15. And once again, that could have been a lie as well.
Well, it does... If this person is telling you how old they are and you reported the account for believing that they were underage and you continued, then why would that be a lie? I'm just trying to figure out where your headspace is and why you think it's okay, to meet up with little girls.
I do not think it's okay. Not one bit. That's why I did not do it.
All right.
That's absolutely awful. I have a good life right now. I'm doing great. I'm taking care of my son, and the last thing I want to do is jeopardize that, Gordon. The last thing I want to do is ruin my life for the rest of my life.
Well,
ruin my son's life.
Then
ruin somebody else's life.
Can you do me a favor then to prove to me that you do not want to ruin your life right now, right? Can you patch in your mother on the other line and tell her what you were doing? So we can all three hear her. Just so I know that somebody in your family knows what you were trying to do, even if you're not going to do it again. Even if it's the last time. I've caught a bunch of guys already, and every single one of them says the exact same thing. Every single one of them says the exact same thing. I was caught up in the moment. It was stupid. So if you don't mind, could you please three-way this phone call and call your mother and let her know what you were doing talking to a 14-year-old girl?
No, I thought she was 15.
15, 14. My bad. Yeah, that's 17. Right. She was 15. The message does.
It's hard to keep up.
Yeah, the message does say 15. I have two different decoys out there right now working at the same time, and one is 14 and one is 15.
Got you, Gordon. Now, before I reach out to my mother, can I ask you what the name of your company is?
Yes.
If you don't mind?
We are, I am with a group that has started recently in North Carolina called North Carolina Predator Catchers. We also have a YouTube channel, and we have a Facebook page. We're just really trying to keep the community safe, public awareness, that kind of stuff. Since you didn't meet up, don't worry, none of your stuff's going to go on YouTube. If you would have met up, your video would have been on YouTube. I just caught a guy.
Oh my God.
I just caught a guy Thursday. His video went up on YouTube, but since we didn't meet up, you really got the good end of it. So this conversation is really your end all be all. Is I just wanted to confront you in some way and see what was going on, and that was basically.
Yeah. Now, Gordon, that is an amazing thing you're doing, and I bet you are very proud of yourself. That's very awesome. But yes, let me reach out to my mother. Let me give her a call, and I'll put us on freeway, okay?
All right.
All right, give me just a moment here. I have not done that in a while. I think I just go to contacts and give them a call. All right, give me just a moment. All right, there we go. I'm going to try and call her right now with us on the phone together, okay?
All right.
Gordon, are you still with me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, my apologies. When I went to, there we go. I see merge calls. All right, let me call her back, and then I'll push this merge calls button, okay?
All right, and what is her name so I can refer to her as her name?
Sure, her name is Jennifer.
Jennifer. All right, thank you.
Not a problem. All right, let me try that again, okay?
All right.
All right, contacts. Here. Is it okay if we get voicemail? It appears that she's not answering right now, Gordon.
Yes. If we get voicemail, I will speak as well, just to let her know what I'm doing and everything like that. If that's okay.
Yeah, not a problem. We're already in the voicemail right now.
All right. Hello, Jennifer. My name is Gordon Flowers. I am with a group in North Carolina called North Carolina Predator Catchers. We have recently been talking with your son, Scottie. He was talking yesterday and the day before with a 15-year-old girl, and he was saying some pretty concerning things to the child. We had set plans to meet today, but he, at the last minute, flaked out yesterday, which is a good thing for him, because if he would have been on, then he would have been on YouTube, and then chat logs would have been forwarded to the police and everything like that. He's calling you today to let you know what he was doing, and I just wanted to make sure that somebody in his family, his immediate family, knows what he was trying to do today. Maybe he needs to, talk to a therapist or a counselor or something to make sure this doesn't happen again. It's really all about just protecting the kids, and really would like you to appreciate help keep an eye on him, especially knowing that he has kids. We just want to make sure that everybody's safe and everybody's taken care of. If you could, give him a call back and talk to him about this, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll let him speak to you now.
Hey, Mom, this is Scottie. So, yeah, I was on a Bumble, which is a dating website, and I matched with this girl, and we started chatting, and she said that she was under the age, and I was like, I understand. And, we talked over text messages, and we had made plans to meet up today at the Haynes Mall in Winston. However, yesterday, I reached out and explained that, this is a really bad idea. We could get in a lot of trouble, and told them, let's not do this. I do apologize. I hope you have a wonderful life, and maybe we'll meet up in the future when you're older. And then I blocked the phone number, and I deleted the phone number from my contacts. And then about, maybe 20 minutes ago, this gentleman, Gordon, gave me a call explaining the situation. And he said to avoid any trouble, we would talk about it. And he said if we can reach out to a family member such as you, my mother, and explain the situation, that hopefully I should not get in any trouble. But, yeah, here we are giving you a call, explaining the situation. Terribly sorry about this. It's incredibly embarrassing and, a terrible thing to do. But, it's a life lesson, and, I'm glad I spoke with Gordon about this instead of worst case scenario ending up in jail or prison over
Your recording has reached the maximum length. To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options,
I think she gets
press 4.
gets the message
To
on
cancel
that
this
one.
message, press star. To send this message now, press pound or hang up. Your message has been sent. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
All right, Scotty. So, since we got her voicemail, I would actually like to. You have anybody else you could call that would pick up at the time that you know of?
Let me take a look here. Give me just a moment.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that somebody can be able to hear it, and that I hear them and their response to it, and see what they would say and all this stuff like that. Just got to get the stuff out of the way.
Oh, absolutely. All right, give me just a moment, please.
Of course.
I'm going through my contacts.
You have a brother or sister?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now.
Okay, cool.
All right, here we go. Yeah, we can try calling my brother Rob, okay?
All right.
Or Robert for short.
Alrighty.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Giving him a call. Hold on, the call dropped. Let me try again, okay?
All right, no problem.
Are you still with me, Gordon?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. That went to voicemail as well. My apologies.
Okay, that's fine. Well, we left your mother the voicemail, so I believe that will be good enough. If you could reach out after she gets back to you with a text message and just hit base with me. You can text me on this phone number I've called you from, or you can text me, either one, whichever one you're more comfortable with. I really hope that you've learned your lesson on this one, because it really could you could never see your son again. You could go to jail. You would be on the sex offender list for the rest of your life. I mean, this stuff can really mess up your life.
Yes, sir. Now, can I add you as a contact so I can get in touch with you later?
Yes, you most certainly can. You can add me as Gordon Flowers. And also, I would ask, if you see the same pictures, or you see the same account, around, to please do not report them, because we are trying to catch these people who do this kind of things. And when you get banned, it links to a certain phone number, and you have to make a whole other account on a wole other device.
Right.
So we're trying. So
yeah, it's a big pain in the butt.
yeah. So if you do see the decoy or anything like that, or just on the side of wariness, if the person says they're under 18, it's probably a decoy. Don't report the account.
Yes.
Because it's more than likely one of my decoys working at the time that you were talking to them, and if you talk to another one, it's probably going to be me, so I'm probably going to be giving you another call. So
I think not to make light of the situation, but if I see you, I'll just message you. Hey, Gordon, how's your day going?
And if I do get that response, I will more than likely respond with, yeah, I remember you.
Now, if I may ask, Gordon, where are you guys based out of? I see you're in the 336 area code.
Yes, we are based out of King. Like I said, I recently started this with me and a couple other friends doing this in the community. We follow a bunch of other predator catchers that work in all over the United States. They're the Predator Poachers group. There's Predator Poachers Texas. There's Predator Poachers Toronto, Michigan. There's Dads Against Predators in Chicago, Illinois, and Indiana and Ohio, and there's CC unit out in California. We're just working with all of them, trying to make sure, that people, and I mean, the guys out in Texas, they travel all over. I mean, they've gone from Texas and driven in 24 hours to Maryland to catch a guy. So,
holy cow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so we're serious about this. We're trying to literally just keep kids safe. I mean, there's just too much of this crap going around. We just need it to stop. And if we can do it by, exposing somebody on, YouTube, especially if you're trying to meet up in person, if we can expose you for that, I mean, that's going to get word out. People all over the area are going to see it. It's going to go up on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, everything like that. So those are we're really just trying to stop people from trying to meet up with kids. Like I said, I just caught a guy on Thursday who was trying to meet up with a 14-year-old boy and take him back to a hotel and pay him $100 every time they had sex.
Oh God.
So, yes. So, we're really just trying to keep the community clean, and I appreciate you, being so cooperative about this, because most people just run or, don't want to deal with it. They just want to forget it and not even try to reconcile any issues that they have with anything right now.
Right. And running away is not going to help you out at all.
And I'm going to be honest, I was really hoping that you would have showed up, because I feel like you would have been a good interview about this, like in person. I feel like it would have been very, very good to see, because I feel like you would have been one who would have wanted to talk a little bit. Most of these guys just want to say, I wasn't here to meet up with a 14-year-old boy. I wasn't here to do this. I have all the chat logs, is what I have to say to them, and then they're like, I didn't know their age, and I'm like, really? It says it right here. So.
Now, with that said, Gordon, if you would like to meet up and chat, I've got no problem chatting with you. But of course, I guess with what you're doing, I don't know how that would work. But I've got no problem.
Well,
chatting with you. And
if we did meet up and chat, I would have to film the whole interaction just for liability's sake, to say I didn't touch you and you didn't touch me. I mean, that's what we have to do. Say, because I mean, people can, and I would have to film you until you got back to your car, because you can hit yourself on the way out, then call police and say, hey, I met up with this guy and he hit me.
Oh,
he beat the shit out of me.
Oh man. Okay. So, that's a little too much just to meet and shake hands and chat about what you're doing. But I completely understand. But oh man, that's so exciting, Gordon. That's amazing.
Well, thank you. We're trying to do a good job here. We're trying to do good work and just protect kids. So I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me about this. I better not see you trying to hit up an 18-year-old girl, or anybody under 18 years old again, because we're going to have a situation on our hands there.
Absolutely.
So I hope you have a great day. And after your mom reaches back out to you, if you would, please just text me or call me, whatever you got to do with what she says, and we will take it from there.
Sounds good. Now, let's say she sends me some text messages. Can I send you a screenshot or something? Is that cool?
You can send me screenshots of all the text messages. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, not a problem, Gordon.
All right.
All right. Well, I do wish you the best of the day, and good luck with your hunt.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
You too. Goodbye.